What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here. So I'll begin by addressing the elephant in the room real quick, is that I'm obviously working on a massive video to talk about Red Dead Redemption 2. I've beaten the game, put way too much time into it already, but yeah, the video itself is also going to be massive. Split up into a part to talk about more general thoughts and about the gameplay, and then the second half I want to dedicate towards full-on spoilers, talk about the story from beginning to end. Nothing will be left untouched. Of course, there will be a warning in there, so don't worry about any of that, but it will simply take a bit more time. I did a poll on Twitter just a couple days ago, and I think only about 10% of you had beaten the game so far, and like 50% of you are still right in the middle of it, so that should all work out just fine. It'll come out at a right moment somewhere in the coming week, and hopefully by then most of you have been able to finish it. So yeah, that's gonna be awesome, but in the meantime, I wanted to talk about something very special, which is that I received a package out of nowhere from PlayStation last week, and it came with a very personal letter, which is completely in Dutch, so I'm gonna translate it to English while I read it, I guess. But I thought it was super kind of them to send this my way, because, yeah, they didn't need to do it whatsoever, so I greatly appreciate it, and I'll read the letter and then you'll know what it is they sent to me. It says, "Hey Robin, first of all, congratulations from everyone at PlayStation for reaching over 125,000 subscribers on YouTube. The top 10 plays of Uncharted 3 still bring back great memories to us. Because you're such a super fan of PlayStation, we would like to send you something special. This very rare PS4 Pro 500 million limited edition. This unique PS4 Pro has 2 terabytes of space, so there's always extra room to store all your favorite PS4 exclusives. We hope that you'll keep having a lot of fun playing PlayStation games in the future. And now, the counting down begins to games like Days Gone and The Last of Us 2. We already can't wait for your next videos. Kind regards, the PlayStation team." So yeah, they actually sent me a PS4 Pro 500 million edition. I shot some footage of it, which may look a bit too fancy for what this video is, but I wanted to properly show it off to you all, so I'll probably be playing it right now during this video, I guess. But yeah, it just came out of nowhere, and they didn't need to do it. It was completely unnecessary, but they did it anyway, so I really do appreciate it. This wasn't the only thing they sent to me. They also sent me, because this, I think I received it on the day of Halloween, so I got this very, cool skeleton cup that came with PlayStation candy in it as well. I have some footage of that too when it arrived, so have a look yourself. But, just a super kind thing of them to do that I very much appreciate. And, at the same time, I guess it does raise some questions with people, is that, well, does this in any way affect the way you talk about PlayStation games on your channel? And to that, I would like to say, no, of course it doesn't. I've always made videos about the games I'm genuinely passionate about. They mentioned it in the letter. It all started with the Uncharted 3 top 10 plays. And I don't think I need to tell you, you need to be an absolute fool to have like 300 videos up about Uncharted on your channel. But that's the type of super fan that I was, and that's why I have that many videos of it up on my channel. And after that, of course, it started to expand more to the general gaming industry, console gaming, and a big focus on PlayStation, again, because they make the games that I care for. Linear, story-driven, action-adventure. This, I think, is what not just I like, but what connects most of us, and what for most of you is the reason you came to this channel in the very first place, right? I've never been able to accept any, or never been willing, I guess, to accept any sponsorship deals. I literally get them every single day. I wake up and there's 3 emails of random mobile developers that are like, please promote our mobile app on your YouTube channel. And it's like, sure, I could use the money, but I've never accepted any of this simply because it's not genuine in the slightest. People see through it immediately, and it's like, I'm not gonna promote some stupid mobile game on this channel when you know damn well I wouldn't ever spend any time playing it myself. It's because of that I've never done any of this, but, in the recent years, my channel has started doing pretty well, which is great to see, and I want to thank you all for that. And I've been able to, get some opportunities from companies like Sony and Ubisoft and EA, for example, by receiving review copies. And that's cool because I was going to cover those games anyway, so it's just a nice extra and one of the perks that you get for, doing all this YouTube stuff, right? So At the same time, I'm never afraid to be critical either, right? You know that. I like to be very balanced. I make videos about the things that interest me, and they can be both positive and negative. In that way, I found it funny that they actually mentioned games like Days Gone and The Last of Us 2, because I've not been the most positive about those yet. You know, Days Gone to me looks like one of the more mediocre PlayStation exclusives of the last couple years, at least the way it's looking right now. And Last of Us 2, while it is going to be an amazing game, I've not been the most excited for it myself, and I've given you plenty of reasons in a video a couple months ago. So, you know, hopefully they'll be able to turn me around on that, but it doesn't take away that there are other games like Death Stranding and Ghost of Tsushima that I am very much looking forward to. And you look at this year alone, and it's like, we had God of War, Shadow of the Colossus, Spider-Man, Detroit, you can go on and on. PlayStation right now is delivering what I want from gaming. As long as they deliver on that, that's, you know, as long as they do that, I'll keep on being very excited about their games, and they'll keep on appealing to me. And it's simply, it really is that simple, you know. I personally can't stand the channels that, you know, you have them both ways. There are some channels that will always be literally positive about everything. Everything is amazing, and their fans love it, and they want them to be excited about everything. But to me, it's not genuine. And at the same time, you have some channels out there that love nothing more than to constantly bash the same companies over and over. That's what their viewers come to their channel for. And it's like, that's all too cheap. I like, personally, the balanced channels. Those are the YouTube channels I watch, and that's what I try to provide, is that I simply tell you the way I feel about things. I don't hold back. You know, sometimes that could be controversial, and sometimes it could be not what you expect from me, but that's just the way it is, right? It's like, I'm not gonna tell you I'm excited about something when I'm not excited about it. So yeah, at the same time though, I think most of my videos tend to be very positive because, again, I talk about what interests me, and in that way, I usually tend to be very excited about stuff, but that's just the way it goes. I try to have it be as natural as it can be, and that's not to pat myself on the back whatsoever. That's just the way I do these things, and I think that's what you all come to this channel for. So, again, I want to thank you all for sticking around here, for constantly supporting me on this YouTube channel. It's just awesome to see, and that's what made it possible for me to get stuff like this. I want to thank PlayStation once again for sending this my way, because it wasn't necessary in the slightest. And then for now, I hope you all look forward to the Red Dead Redemption 2 video that's coming up very soon. But in the meantime, I guess I'll get right back to it and start to finish that video. For now, I want to thank you all for checking this video. Leave a like, of course, to support me, and hit the notification bell to receive updates when I upload a video next. And then I hope to see you again next time.